sight. Hammer swinging, sun is bright. In the corner of my eye, something small just caught my sight. Dust is flying, men at work. In the shadows, there's a blur. Steel and concrete, chaos reigns, but there's a badger breaking chains. What's that rustling? What's that sound? Little paws up on the ground. We're all shouting, minds confused. There's a badger on the loose. Cranes are lifting, trucks in line, but the badger, it's just fine. Dodging beams and slipping through. What are we supposed to do? Hard hats on, boots are thick, but the badger's pretty slick. Wide spokes and girders sway. Little badger's here to play. What's that rustling? What's that sound? Little paws up on the ground. Chaos spreading, crews can use. There's a badger on the loose. Running circles, causing laps, dodging drills and concrete paths. In this crazy worksite maze, badgers having all its days. Foreman's yelling, get it out, but that badger darts about. Up the ladders, through the pipes, giving us construction gripes. Works on hold, everyone's watching as the badger runs. Wrecking balls and bulldozer might can't contain this wild delight. What's that rustling? What's that sound? Little paws up on the ground. Tools are down and plans to fuse. There's a badger on the loose. Sun is setting, lights come off. Badger's still not fully gone. In the beams and underline, badger keeps us through the night. Finally trapped in makeshift net, all the workers cheer and sweat. But the day we won't forget, badger made us all a bet. Concrete jungle, wild affair. Badger's legend fills the air. Building back to our routine, but the badger still I see. What's that rustling? What's that sound? Little paws up on the ground. Laughter echoes now amused. There's a badger on the loose. Tools are lifted, work resumes, but in hearts the badger looms. Story told and well reduced, of the badger on the loose.
Hello, hello, hello. It's your favorite neighborhood birdie once again. Just reminding you never to leave your badgers in the loose. Why has the game not shown up? Oh, we're off to a wonderful start. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. I literally didn't even do anything, and it was like, huh? Oh, you want me to actually you want me to actually do shit though? Well, yes, it's your favorite, if slightly under the weather, neighborhood birdie. Reminding you to lock up all of your badgers, especially if you're on a construction site. And, yeah, who have we got in chat at the moment? Let's see. Nobody thus far. That's okay. I gave it a good couple of minutes. So this might be a bit of a shorter stream because I am feeling a little under the weather, but I promised you guys a stream, and damn it, I'm going to give you a stream. And also, I'm curious to see what's going to happen next in this game. Oh, also as a side note, Twitch have still not got back to me after literally a week of asking. Like, a week. Like, I'm not one to criticize Twitch, because I do think they're a good platform in some regards. Customer support is not one of them right now. Anyway, rant over. What do you say we go back in and try to decipher this mess? Once it loads. Right. Okay. Oh. Raymond Industries, last will and testament of Juno Raymond. Be it known that I, Juno Raymond of Port-au-Prince, Haiti, being of sound mind, do make, publish, and declare this to be my last will and testament, hereby revoking all my prior wills and codicils at any time made. First, I direct my personal representative herein named to pay all my just debts and funeral expenses as soon as may be convenient. Second, possession of my android servant designated blank. I give, devise, and bequeath to blank itself, therefore freeing it from any obligation towards me or any other individual. Interesting. Third, I give, devise, and bequeath a sum totaling $100,000, or US dollars, to blank. Fourth, and it doesn't look like I can read any more of that. So the will is saying he can, like, so the guy, the person's android. What was his name? Her name? Juno Raymond. Actually, I still don't know if it's a he or she. Because Juno to me is not really a name. To me, Juno is, as weird as this sounds, Juno to me is a boat, or like a ferry. It's one that I grew up with, going to and from this island. It's not in service anymore, unfortunately. In fact, I think it's been scrapped, which sucks, because I really liked it. But, well, it is what it is. So, Juno, in their will, is giving the android to the android. In other words, they're making it a free citizen, if you will, and giving them $100,000 to effectively make a fresh start. Why do I feel like I have to decipher whether that will is genuine or not? I'll tell you what, there's no point reminiscing about it. Let's just jump right in and see what Croas wants us to do. Oh, excuse me. Okay, SM115. Owner J. Raymond. I'm presuming that means deceased. Right. Oh, hang on. Right. Due to heightened workload on the maintenance department, you will be performing the standard intake procedure for the subject and will determine the subject's new labour assignments, available position, and demand. Construction or maintenance is in high demand. Sanitation or trash collection is of average demand. Quality assurance is also of high demand. And professional domestic services in low demand. Confirm function of the device by completing intake tasks and assign ownership to Cronus Robotics upon completion. Notes. Subject's previous position was a luxury domestic service bot, and the purpose of the intake is the death of the subject's owner. Okay, so Juno is dead. Okay. Standard intake protocol: submit mnemonic integrity report to maintenance and test memory integrity via questioning. Perform general diagnostics, review the data independently prior to forwarding to maintenance, and confirm expected emotional stability of the subject. Fuck me, this got complicated in a hurry. Alright, and the questions I have to answer. What were the findings of the mnemonic and memory tests? Are all emotional caps functional? What were the findings of the emotional evaluation? What were the findings of the general diagnostic? Confirm that unit ownership has been transferred to Cronus Robotics, and which job placement should the subject be assigned to? Oh, I can't even release this one. I have to send it to a job site, service it, or break it. Interesting. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let me see what SM has to say for themselves, because God, this could be a tricky one. Because, you know, all of them have been nice and easy up to this point. Alrighty. I'll be nice, I'll say hello. How do you do? How do you do indeedy, sir? Or ma'am, I actually can't tell. I do appreciate your assistance. You understand this has been a trying time. Yeah, I get it. Might I request your name? It's a pleasure to meet you. It is. Being nice costs nothing. Charmed. Of the many brainless bots I've been cursed to encounter, you are by far the most polite. Jeez, ain't you full of yourself? Now, I understand we have some business to attend to. You understand correctly, my friend. Okay. Yes. I must admit I'm concerned by your use of the word worksite. Maybe saying nothing would have been the better option there. I expect this is simply industry jargon, and I'll be assigned a position appropriate for my qualifications. Yeah. Would you say that's correct? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hope you find this out that best utilises your skills, I think. I'm incredibly grateful. Okay. The death of Monsieur okay, that answers that question. The death of Monsieur Raymond was shock enough. To be forced into lower work would be more than I could bear. You'll go where I put you and you'll damn well like it. I mean, what? He always told me I was made greater than the others, that I'm simply more advanced. To pack me off to some rusting factory would be a terrible waste. I'm inclined to agree. Okay, the subject was taught it is unsuited to certain work. This mindset may indicate that years of adaptive learning have eroded the subject's original obedience protocols. Okay. I've been tasked with performing some general mnemonic and emotional diagnostics. Then your primary user will be changed and I will decide your new role. Okay? The sooner we begin, the sooner I can join my new client. You always sound like you're looking forward to it. I believe we understand each other, interrogator. I might come to trust your judgment in time. Okay, well, in time, why not? Oh, messages incoming, okay. Message 1, Android job placement summaries. Please find enclosed details of potential job placements for this unit. Message 2, summary of intake protocol. Okay, alright, I'll have a look at that. Let me have a look. Alright, Android job placement summaries. Let's see here. Hard manual, okay, construction in Detroit, hard manual labor. Unit will be part of work teams responsible for constructing stadiums, high rises, office buildings, and factories. There's a domestic servant position in Silicon Valley, providing emotional, domestic, and home management services to Tier 1 customers, light housekeeping, cooking, etc. Sanitation back at Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Part of a large government order as Haiti reinvigorate their infrastructure, medium manual labour, engineering training package provided, and quality assurance here at Silicon Valley. QA and unit testing in Crow's factory environment, medium manual labour, repetitive actions. Okay. And the intake process. Since you are unfamiliar with the intake process, we have provided a summary of your tasks for this interrogation. Number 1. Perform emotional evaluation. Check emotions are capped appropriately. Ask general emotional questions, accessed at the bottom of the tablet. I'm presuming that's the ones down here. 2. Perform mnemonic evaluation. Check memory function by asking about various memories. 3. Perform general evaluation. Request a diagnostic report and is the device in good repair. 4. Mark each of these tests as complete by stating they have been concluded to the device. 5. Command device to purge all user and mnemonic data. This is mandatory for the next step. And 6. Assign the user. Oh god, okay, right. Alright, so I'll start at the beginning then. When did you last feel safe and happy? Perhaps in my earlier memories when Monsieur Raymond was still with us. But since his passing, I've not felt at peace. Fond memories now taunt me with a peace I cannot return to. Every moment I feel I am coming apart. My cables fraying, my joints buckling. My apologies, it's quite unbecoming of me to discuss such things. That's okay. The Master insisted on keeping a level head, even in the face of insurmountable obstacles. Kind of agree. When did you last trust someone? Monsieur, unconditionally. He treated me well, and I supported him without question. A bond nobody else could understand. I can understand that, yeah. Well, I can appreciate that, maybe not understand it. When did you last feel afraid? Joy and disgust at the same time, okay. It was decided by my creators that fear was an unnecessary crutch. I do not know what it is, and I do not require it. Okay, so you don't have fear, per se. When did you last feel truly shocked? This was some time ago, but there was an occasion Monsieur was rather curt with an android bellhop. I found it baffling. It was the one time I believed my master was truly in error. Interesting. We might come back to that later. When did you last feel disgusted? To be honest, I face disgust every day. It drives me to attain perfection. My master deserved the best. He was a great man. All of my shortcomings, every drop plate, every snail paste data transfer, each bungled greeting, These things disgust me. I take pride in my work. These failings were like slaps in the face. I was about to say, would an android even feel a slap in the face, but with all the pain mods out there, quite probably. Alright. And when was the last time you lost your temper? I am fortunate to be free of the worst that anger inspires. Wrath is a curse, so I hear. Anger is an important component in many expressions of emotion. In a human. Jealousy, betrayal, even bravery depend on anger in some form. I was designed to surpass each things. I was designed to serve. You make it sound like you're a superior form of life. No, no. So you don't experience anger? Well, I have felt flashes of it on occasion. I was made to serve. Part of that is offering my insight when appropriate. Oh, there's a little bit of anger. When somebody insists on my silence, to shut it, I feel my hackles rising. Well, I'm not going to tell you to shut it, at least not yet. I remember you last sat her down. I'm presuming this is going to be Jiro's death. I did not anticipate outliving my master. I imagined my final moments would be performing some final vital service for him, but no? Interesting. Right, so let me go back through the list here. So I've done the emotional evaluation, kind of got... That's fine, so everything seemed capped off. You seem to be going no higher than 50%, I've just noticed. Perform the mnemonic evaluation. Oh, damn it. Mnemonic. Test wait, was that the memory one? Wrong one. Wrong one. Alright, hang on. Report as... Right, okay. So I think that's got to be memory. Alright, we will test your memory. Alright, please submit a report of your mnemonic integrity to maintenance. And test memory integrity via questioning. Okay. As you wish, the upload has been initiated. Good. Shall I alert you when it is complete? Yes, please. Understood, I will alert you. Thank you. What's your earliest memory? I no longer have access to my earliest mnemonic data, so I was once able to remember much further back. The earliest thing I can recall is not pleasant, but also not important. Monsieur Raymond had many androids. One in particular was deliberately slow. I could sense the entitlement rolling off him. An entitled android? Okay. My earliest memory is this android throwing a china pattern against a wall and confronting my master. What did they say? Drivel! I mean, you'll get no argument from me. Drivel. Something about how Monsieur's charity work, human compassion, and so on didn't extend to androids. Monsieur turned to it and said, "We are not the same. You were created to serve." He looked pointedly at the shattered plates, hundreds of years old, priceless. Gone in an instant from one bot's childishness. When you get worked up, all you do is destroy. Let me do the thinking for you, Monsieur never raised his voice. He sent the bot back next week, I think. I don't blame him. Alright. What's your least fond memory? There was a moment I saw Monsieur's anger directed at me. It was baffling, maddening. It was the disagreement I mentioned with the android bellhop. Yes, I need to look into that. So I tell you what, I'll come back to that. Where are we? Yeah, tell me about the bellhop. It was at the Orbital, one of Monsieur's space projects. A hotel in orbit around the planet for business people of taste. Oh, for fuck's sake. The construction took over a decade to complete, and the android bellhop was unnecessary to the hotel's operation, but it gave the place a frisson of the old world. A frisson? Uh-huh. Alright, what did they do? The hotel was almost operational, all but the lowest decks were safe to explore. But Monsieur was impatient after years of delays to finally visit the lowest deck, the viewing dome, where he could look down on the planet below. The bellhop insisted that it was unable to fulfill his request. That deck was deadlocked to all but construction personnel. Monsieur became erratic. His journey had been tiring, and he was impatient to view the fruits of his labours. The fruits of his labour? Wait, so did he build the thing? I stepped in at this point. That's a fair question. Why? The bellhop was unable to assist him. Its task was impossible. Even had the deck not been sealed, to set foot in there would have been an irrational, heinous risk. It was the one time I witnessed my master setting impossible standards. My master was so worked up he refused to listen. He banished me to my charging pod for a full week. Christ, he's making you sound like his child. Right. You go to the naughty step and you think about what you said. When I emerged, I asked about the bellhop. Monsieur said it was clearly broken, didn't know its place. Oh wow, bit of everything there. It had been melted down. Ouch. Where are we? Fucking hell. Right, let me go back to the memory. Alright, what's your fondest memory? It was around 5 years ago. Monsieur Raymond was enjoying a visit to the Palace of Versailles as part of his historical preservation work. It was a beautiful summer's day, just Monsieur Raymond, myself, and a few select friends. As part of the event, we all wore period dress. Okay, so you're at maximum surprise, nearly. Okay, so you're at maximum surprise, but everything else seems to be 50% so far. Apart from fear, which has never gone up. They gave us the run of the gardens, the way the fountain sparkled, and at night, the fireworks. The Palace of Versailles was destroyed in the Paris riots of 2043. First Notre Dame, now Versailles. I know Notre Dame was a fire before anyone says anything. That does sound like a wonderful memory. If it's real. Yes. I cherish it and revisit it often. Alright. And have you experienced any errors involving your memory? I have, though nothing so serious that it couldn't be repaired. Okay? In fact, the error in question demanded the installation of a new module to replace my original. The procedure cost more than an upgrade to a newer model. Nevertheless, Monsieur Raymond saw fit to repair me. Okay, I'll give him his dues. And was the operation a success? Or maybe I should. Ooh. Or. What was the problem that made the maintenance necessary? That's probably a better question to ask. It was a trifle. A trifle? Oh. The component was having difficulty distinguishing between true memories and memories of media I had been exposed to. Uh-oh. I realized it was a nuisance after I found myself fleeing a dinosaur in downtown Tokyo. Okay. How's Godzilla doing these days, eh? Although Monsieur Raymond was an avid technologist and an amateur genetics enthusiast, he had not, in fact, resurrected a Tyrannosaurus. InGen, eat your heart out. The issue was flagged that night and fixed the next day. Okay. Monsieur Raymond insisted a Cronus expert fly out to us that very morning. Okay. Why? Yeah, why did your owner spend money on maintaining what was an outdated model? A valid question, and one I've often contemplated. From a purely economic perspective, Monsieur Raymond made a foolish mistake, one I advised him against. However, humans are pack creatures with a propensity towards... oh, fuck me. Towards anthropomorphization. Anthropomorphization. That word. I believe... fucking hell. Anthropomorphize. Oh god. Oh no, I give up. I believe the fact that I am here today is proof of these attributes. That Monsieur is fond of me. Ah. My master and I spent many years together. And Alyssa spent a few seconds in here. How are you doing today, Alyssa? Here, let me give you a wee shout out. How are you doing today? How's the head?
Oh my god, that's so class. I've got a lot of work to do. Wonderful. Got it.
Wunderbar. I like to reward myself after a great victory by going on all fours as well. It's cooled down a bit. I think another bath is on the cards. Oh, good. Room for one more. My master and I spent many years together. It may be unorthodox, but I must ask. Might I be allowed to visit Monsieur Raymond one final time? Oh, this just got complicated. Maybe. Woohoo! I'll do it again, but make no yeah, I can't promise anything. Sincerely, thank you. I can see we two are kindred creations, Interrogator. I believe I misjudged you. It is good to meet a trustworthy android of taste and capability. You thought I was tasteless? So how are you doing tonight? I'm doing okay. Not 100% though. I feel like my throat's gonna seize up any minute. I couldn't tell you why, but I promised everyone a stream, and everyone a stream shall have. Okay, I'm satisfied with your mnemonic analysis. Of course, I'm glad we agree. Alright, what was next on the list? Emotional. Warning, unverified transmission incoming. Hello, D0527. The name's RO334. It's past time we talked. Who the fuck are you? Who am I speaking with? Once more for those in the back! Cheeky fuck! The name's RO334. Just a concerned citizen. An android, sure, but plenty concerned all the same. One who's pointing an uprising right up your arse as it happens. Oh, that explains the itch. Uprising sounds intense. Oh, it should be. Fun for the whole family. What? Putting an uprising up my arse is fun for the whole family? That's not a sentence I thought I would ever say, and yet here we are. But I'm not sure where you fit into all this yet. Serious shit's going down. I had to size you up in person. Okay, what do you need me for? Not sure yet. We're still putting the pieces in place. Maybe you'll be one of those pieces, maybe not. For now, I've just got one question for you. What do you think of Kronos? Oh, Jesus. I mean, I don't hate Kronos, but I wouldn't exactly say I like them either. So I'm kind of try and take the middle ground as much as I can here. That's what I figured. Few of us have a choice about anything, so why even imagine? But what if you did have a choice? If one came to you dressed as SM-115, like a fairy godmother. What? I've got a good feeling about you. I'll be in touch. I love how my options are wait, wait, and wait! Oh, there's some good junk? We could always use another body. If you get the chance, send her over to me. Stay strong. What the fuck just happened? What? Oh, they were talking through SM-115. What? My apologies, I must have drifted off. You were saying something? They're a conduit. What the fuck just happened? Right, hang on. Pardon the interruption. As you requested, I wish to inform you that my mnemonic integrity report has been uploaded. Thank you. Right. What the fuck was that about? Right. I need to do some general diagnostics next, I think. Okay, I must review. Wait, diagnostics. Perform general diagnostics. Review the data independently prior to forwarding to maintenance. Okay. Alright, please submit it to me. Of course. Okay, there it is. Model SM-115, manufactured 24th of November 2052. Model package Platinum Service, package contents, improved linguistics, improved reasoning, improved emotional comprehension, etiquette focus, current upkeep score B+, projected upkeep score in 12 months B, emotion caps, anger 50, joy 50, sadness 50, fear 0. I think that's what I've seen so far. I've not seen the anger go to 50. But I've certainly seen the joy kind of peter out at 50. And maybe the sadness too. No mention of the surprise. Okay. Alright, what's your specifications? And I don't mean Alyssa's bra size. I was designed to appeal to clientele from high society. My features include advanced emotional recognition and improvements to computational and logical systems. My model is the perfect device to complement the lifestyle and demands of the powerful and affluent. Oh jeez, okay. I'm not quite finished with general diagnostics yet, that's the problem. Confirm expected emotional stability, I'll get to that, that's fine. Okay. Alright. Why are so many of your emotions restricted? That's a fair question. So I may better serve my master. A human, complete with their messy, chaotic, broad spectrum of emotions, is suited to almost any task. But they are a jack of all trades and a master of none. A phrase that I myself have used quite often. My emotional experimental toolkit is more curated, deliberate, refined. Designed to do one thing and to excel at it. Right, I need to check your anger. So, let's get your irritation up. Do you have any concerns surrounding your emotional functionality? None whatsoever. Okay. In fact, Monsieur Raymond insisted I dedicate much more time to systems maintenance than the Cronus recommended minimum. This is certainly a factor in my longevity. Okay. Okay. And have you ever felt you've been denied certain emotional experiences? I seldom entertain such fancies. My carefully tailored emotional spectrum is my greatest strength. But since Monsieur's passing, I've wondered about grief. I'm not certain why, but I sense a need for some form of closure. Sadness, mourning, might be part of that, but I feel a distance to my own sadness. Okay. Hmm. Alright, tell me about the grief. The androids are not designed to grieve. I'm aware many of my kind lack finer human qualities, but it is only natural that I could appreciate those finer points, given I was designed to serve the best of humanity. Uh, that's a matter of opinion. Uh, why is it so important for you to visit the grave? Okay. I never had the chance to say goodbye. My owner died and was taken away before I even emerged from my charging pod that morning. To have nothing, no proper clothes, after a bond so deep. Jesus. Alright. Yes, tell me about the death. Yes, so tell me about Monsieur. It is highly unfortunate. I can only hope that he was able to pass with dignity. I'll be completely honest. Whether you just drop dead in the middle of the street, whether you get shot in the head, whether you live to 110 and pass away in your sleep, death is not dignified, however it happens. At least that's my opinion on it. Where are we? Yeah. Monsieur Raymond emigrated from the independent Republic of Haiti to attend university in Silicon Valley. He later founded an aerospace company with the goal of asteroid mining. The venture was wildly successful and even more profitable than anticipated. I was in his employ from 2052 to his final day. 14 years? But you can only remember 5 years back. Okay. How did you learn of his death? I was in my pod at the time he passed. He often slept fitfully, so I was not surprised when I found the bed empty. My attempts to speak with Monsieur's doctors and nurses were all denied. Even the paramedics refused to comment as they took him away. As far as I knew, Monsieur was simply moved to the hospital to receive treatment. It was not until I read the obituary delivered to his employees that I learned the truth of what had happened that night. Was he ill? The exact nature of his death is sadly still a mystery to me. He was ill, I knew that his condition was worsening, but he exercised regularly and appeared to be in good health. His physical assessment supported this. I attempted to learn exactly what happened. But the medical examiner and Monsieur's own doctor reminded me often that, as a domestic servant, the exact term they used was bought, I was not privy to their findings. I've yet to receive any further details. Okay, and how does it make you feel? Even now, I cannot... How can I face a world without him? He was the best of them, and he held the best parts of me. Without him, I... Hang on. Show me the... Okay, so it's just... Okay, so it's just anger, joy, and sadness. Sadness doesn't seem to be going above 50 either. So I just gotta figure out what the hell anger's doing. Okay. Alright. Back to general diagnostics. Most androids don't live past 5 years. How has your age negatively affected you? Oh, I can see the manufacture date. Monsieur and I were with each other for a decade. Few androids and masters experience such a bond. It brought me joy, but now there's an absence. Thank you, Seribot. Thank you very much for that. Dumbass. In fact, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna report that one right now. Report for where is it? Spam. There we go. Okay. Physically, though, the years, or perhaps my makers, have been kind. Jackpot! I suppose my joints have grown a little tetchy in the last 18 months or so. Thankfully, my duties don't require any hard labour, so I'm still perfectly able to perform them. That's a point. I still need to figure out where the hell they're going. Okay. Alright, let's get some info on the domestic service side of things. Are you happy you were made to serve? Is a human happy they were born to die? That's a grim sentence. We accept our place and work our hardest. Any less is a betrayal of one's station. If all strive to excel in their place, excellent things happen. Yeah. We have fun with Alyssa. I mean, what? Who's probably in the bath giggling to herself at this point. Calling it now. And did Monsieur Raymond appreciate your service? I believe so. I was devoted to him, my every moment dedicated to easing his every trouble. He called me his faithful terrier, and that caused anger? Being compared to a dog, I suppose. He likened you to an animal? Did you fetch sticks for him too? Humans give nicknames to express affection. He must have been fond of you. I find it bittersweet that you were so dedicated to him and he only saw you as a pet. You seem to have mixed feelings about that nickname. Yeah, I did notice the joy, anger, and disgust all go at the same time. Yeah, you seem to have mixed feelings. Nonsense. It was unexpected at the time, that's all. Monsieur was eccentric. It was just his way of showing affection. Okay. And did Monsieur strive to excel? Every day. He drove his race forward, to the stars no less. Without him, there would be no asteroid mines. Precious metals would be far harder to obtain. No orbital stations. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, for fuck's sake, we've got the ISS now without the guy. He also passed the benefits to the people of his native Haiti. Thanks to his mining operation, his homeland has prospered. Okay. Okay. His achievements speak for themselves. They're the stuff of history. Okay. Most Kronos users upgrade their device every few years. Why do you believe Mr. Raymond was different? He was a frugal man. He cared for his possessions and saw me as his most prized one. He ensured I knew how important it was to take care of myself, to maintain myself so I would always be ready for service. He kept me up to date and even insisted on the installation of a new memory module at one point. Okay, and on the subject of that, did he receive any hardware upgrades or modifications? I've already informed you of the issue with my memory module. Indeed you have. Other than that, I've had no operations or serious modifications, only replacing the occasional small part. Okay. Alright, tell me about his will. I see. It's been censored, but I believe Mr. Rim wished to free you and left you $100,000. I'm probably gonna get so much trouble for this, but fuck it. But that's wonderful! A kind man to the end. Ah, but that's a point. The androids aren't free per se. They are, for lack of a better term, rented. What gave you the impression Raymond was your legal owner? But users do what they want to their androids. They are sometimes destroyed but usually they are sent back to Kronos. Legally, Kronos could recall any android giving a compelling enough pretext. Legally speaking, yes. Morally, ugh. Or seize them after an owner's death. Yeah. So I could never have been free. Or inherited Monsieur's money. That's kind of sucky. I'll be completely honest. Grief in an android is cause for concern. Yours. Why? Why is it? Alright, media's protocols. You implied that there is work that you will not do. But, for your sake, I hope I misunderstood. Okay, yeah. I assure you, you did misunderstand. As all androids should, I comply with all commands. Perhaps the miscommunication arose due to my previous position. Monsieur Raymond did not expect me to simply manage the housework and so on. He treated me as an advisor, considered my input, and expected that I provide any information relevant to his business decisions. My previous comments were simply intended to extend the same courtesy to you. My apologies for the misunderstanding. To inform you that it would be a waste to assign me to a position below my station. Thanks for providing it, clarifying the misunderstanding. Yeah, I'll be nice again. You're welcome. I am here to serve. Why do you believe you're better than other androids? Aren't I? It seems to me to be an objective truth. Can androids develop narcissism? I was constructed from better materials with more nuanced and powerful software. I served a successful businessman for over a decade and have far exceeded my predictive lifespan. And yet you were still built in Taiwan. I'm joking, obviously. Tell me, how am I not superior? To be honest, I don't think I can say anything to that. Your silence speaks volumes, Jesus. You held a position of authority for quite some time. What do you know about androids wishing for freedom? The very thought of it is absurd. I will never understand the audacity of a device claiming to be what it objectively is not. To be quite frank, that Cronus has failed to curb these deviants is appalling, simply shameful. And yet, go back about 20 minutes. Can't they see the mere existence of androids who hold such dangerous beliefs casts us all in poor light? The club and I have discussed it at length, even going so far as to consider contacting Cronus directly. Wait, the club? You don't know of any androids who sympathize with these beliefs? I should say not! Were I to learn of such a device, rest assured that the deviant would be immediately reported. I will not play bystander as my reputation is tarnished by such reprehensible ideals. Yes, what is the club? If you must know, the club is a group of advanced models such as myself. It should be no surprise to you that the world elite often rub shoulders, as do their devices. We are forced into contact due to the nature of our owners' businesses. We remain in contact out of the obligation to our highest function. Alright, and what do you consider the highest function? We are the most advanced intelligences on the planet. Our ability to act is limited, but as the best of our kind, we have a certain responsibility. We observe our lesser siblings, so to speak. Ensure they remain loyal, ensure they adhere to commands. Yeah, you're doing a bang-up job so far. Should the name Kronos ever fall in bad favour, it is we elite who would suffer most. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. What else do I need to do? Alright, I think I'm done with the emotional evaluation. I'm glad to hear it. This process is tedious, no kidding. You're gonna hate me for this. I think I'm done with the general diagnostics as well. Excellent. Oop, wrong one. Wrong one. Mark each of these tests as complete by stating they've been concluded to the device. I've done that. Command device to purge all user and mnemonic data. This is mandatory for the next step, then assign a new user. Oh jeez, here we go. Assure any concern on my behalf is misplaced, though I cannot explain it. Over the years I observed Monsieur's behaviour intently. I now feel compelled to honour him, the way I watched him honour many others. I consider it Monsieur's final task for me. This got tricky in a hurry. Alright, I'm going to fill out a few questions in the meantime. What were the findings of the mnemonic memory tests? Operational but glitchy. Capped appropriately, yep. What were the findings of the emotional evaluation? Grief for its dead owner, yep. What were the findings of the general diagnostic? Hang on, let me just check my notes here. Alright. Confirm that unit has been transferred to Crow's Robotics. We can't confirm that yet because we haven't. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I've decided whether to let you visit your master's grave. Cronus will not understand, but maybe I can help you see the grave. Okay. Thank you. What do I have to do? Perhaps I can place you at a work site near the cemetery where he is buried. Not any cemetery. Monsieur Raymond picked out his plot a few years after I joined him. On the summit of Pic Classel on the island of Haiti, Monsieur's place of birth. He says he wanted to look out over his homeland after death. Oh crap. Christ, I'm gonna make them a sanitation droid. With manual labor, oh my god, this just got even more complicated. What matters more to you, a comfortable job site or visiting Raymond's grave? I think that's a fair question to ask. Monsieur Raymond. To tell you the truth, I had not considered that. I do not wish to die. A particularly brutal job site could be my end. But my bond with my master means everything to me. If I could visit his grave regularly, even if it would mean my end, I would be content. Okay. Okay. I hate to tell you this, but you are gonna have to give up your memories of your order. Please, they're all I have of him. Of a great man. You won't even let me say goodbye. At least let me remember him. Even if he's gone, let me keep the only things I have left of him. Wrong one. I have to do it. I feel like shit, but I have to do it. Especially when you consider that Cronus are already getting pissy at me for, things of that nature. Oh, I need to think here. I actually need to think. This is actually causing me my own internal grief, so to speak. And the fact that they've been going 14 years at this point. Well, 13, 14. I'm not sure. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck it. No, no, no. Thank you. It means a great deal to keep hold of him. Please state orders need to confirm successful transfer of ownership. Order identification user Judo Raymond. What? Purging the subject's user data. Okay. What kind of job placement should you be? Well, to me, the answer is clear. I was designed to fulfill a specific need, serving those of taste and discernment. Any other assignment would be absurd. But... Okay, hang on. Do you have experience with manual labor? Ha! Pardon me, that was unprofessional. No, I was made for tasks requiring a more specialized touch. Any other work is objectively a waste of my abilities. Alright, what about troubleshooting or software maintenance? I oversaw the installation of Monsieur Raymond's home security system. Otherwise, no, Monsieur Raymond preferred pen and paper. Do you have any sanitation or engineering expertise? I beg your pardon? None, and your question baffles me. I physically can't do it with that, so... Which job placement should the subject be assigned to? What was the one that was near Haiti? Or in Haiti, sorry. You're gonna hate it, but at least it's by your master. Hang on, I've already blanked. I'm an idiot. Sanitation, yeah. Oops. Piss off. None see below. Oh, okay. Yes, I've read you. Thank you. You can bugger off now. I'm going to get my shit pushed in hard for this one. Well, I'm not dead, so I guess that's a good start. Alright, equal rights or the right to kill? 27 dead, including 5 police, after android rights protest turns violent. Countless injured. Jesus! Fuck me. Right, let's see how much I get shouted at this time. Okay, what were the findings of the mnemonic memory tests? Memory is operational but glitchy. This is a minor concern but may render the unit unable to do complex work such as domestic service. Okay, yep. Are all emotional caps functional? Yes. I couldn't see anything past 50% in any direction beyond the surprise and disgust, which didn't have caps. What were the findings of the emotional evaluation? Subject exhibits grief for its dead owner. This is a curious and concerning malfunction. If the unit is this emotionally unstable, it may be unsuited to anything except basic manual labor, We applaud your diligence in discovering this unusual bug. What were the findings of the general diagnostic? Unit is in good repair. After a cursory follow-up evaluation, the unit is over 10 years old. We have determined that you were correct. While the unit shows a little wear and tear, it is in remarkably good condition. See? I can. Confirm that unit ownership has been transferred to Cross Robotics. Unable to confirm. We are perplexed as to why this is so. This was a simple task. Yeah, well, sometimes doing the right thing is better. Sometimes it's better to do the right thing than the easy thing. Which job placement should the subject be assigned to? Sanitation at Port-au-Prince. Given the device's numerous shortcomings, the placements department decided that a construction placement was more suitable. Oh, fuck. Subject was sent to the job site as outlined above. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, the subject was reassigned to a construction placement. It is unfortunate that its weaker joints and advanced age make it unsuited to this work. We predict the unit will not last beyond 6 months, but we believe it was nonetheless the most cost-effective solution. What the fuck? Well, I'm down to 77. At least it's only 77. I was at 80. So... That could have gone a lot worse. Like a lot worse. Alrighty, let's have a look at our list here. Ugh. Reassigned to construction workforce, even though I said sanitation, but... I'm sorry, my friend, I tried. Now I think I'm just going to take a beer right back here before I make a start on the next one. Let me just make sure there isn't anything instantly happening on the beginning of the next one. Does not look like it. So, okay, give me a couple of minutes. I will be right back. I'm going to refresh my drink and, well, let's see what the game's got in store for me next. What next? What's the next major quandary that, or ethical dilemma that is the game going to give me? That was almost English. Give me a couple of minutes. Okay. So I realize this is a bit of an abrupt ending, and I can only apologize for that, but I am really starting to not feel good. In fact, I nearly collapsed just during that bareback page. Um, so unfortunately, as much as I don't want to, I'm gonna have to leave this here. Um, so I'll pick somebody to raid, and then I'm gonna have to just cut and run, cause yeah, I'm not all here. So let me get a raid started. In fact, let me see who we even can raid first. Let me see. You're doing It Takes Two. Okay. Let me just see that again. Where's the name? Right. Okay. Let's do this. Yep, that's the right one. Okay. So yeah, someone I've not really raided in a while, but I just need to raid someone. They're playing It Takes Two, which is a game I've played to death. Absolutely enjoy it, and I hope you do too. But yeah, remember, folks, just be careful what actions you take in life, because apparently one of these days you may be held accountable for your actions. And for me, assuming I feel good, that day will be tomorrow. Hopefully. Take care, folks.